Let's give it.
Don't get too comfortable. There's more on the way.
Coming from your right.
Olá pessoal, não percam esta informação acerca da Instant Gaming. A Instant Gaming é onde tu adquires os melhores jogos, os melhores lançamentos. É uma loja que te dá na hora os códigos para tu adquirires os jogos e tens uma tremenda segurança naquilo que tu recebes. Pessoal, aproveitem os melhores jogos e os melhores descontos só na Instant Gaming. Olá pessoal, tudo bem? Daqui é o Rui, bem-vindos a mais um episódio fantástico da Avowed. Vamos ter com os contrabandistas, vamos ver o que é que vai acontecer. Vamos matar os contrabandistas ou não? Provavelmente sim. Vamos ver o que é que vai acontecer. Já agora fiquem desse lado, sigam estes episódios fantásticos da Avowed. Estou a adorar a série, pessoal, está espetacular. E bora, venham daí, mais um episódio fantástico. Contrabandistas. Estamos aqui perto dos contrabandistas. E temos que ir lá para baixo, mas como é que a gente vai lá para baixo? Isto é para dar. Minha nossa. Será que ele morre na água? Oh! E é um espetáculo. Que fixe. Grande assalto. Isto vai meter molho agora. Isto agora vai meter molho.
Nothing to see here, friend.
Right, know who he is. Heard you died and came back. Good trick.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Seu amigo talvez tenha ouvido falar deles, não é?
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
O acordo original que fez com o Glenn, eu cubro a parte deles.
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's two clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready. Yeah.
Ok. Vamos lá falar com eles, não é? Conseguimos fazer isto sem lutar, vá lá. Agora vamos falar com eles. Vamos à periferia. Vamos falar com eles, não é? Fizemos isto sem luta. Eu até pensava que íamos lutar com eles, mas foi melhor assim. Fazer acordos sem luta, acho que é melhor assim. Então vamos começar a arranjar aqui ódios de estimação e isso não é bom. É por aqui. Escadas.
You're
Vamos lá
back.
falar com eles.
Praise Wodika. Ah, you've come back. Oh,
Consegui os
wonderful.
contrabandistas de São Paulo.
Did you do it? Did you hear that,
Uma
dearest?
amiga.
I did, love. Praise Wodika.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
Rare to see a real second chance.
Boa.
Rare, but refreshing. You just saved their lives, envoy. Well done.
Conseguimos. Conseguimos salvá-los, não é? Vamos ver o que é que isto traz de futuro, mas acho que sim, acho que é bom até agora. Precisávamos de ir até aqui, não é? Vamos dar as duas recompensas, as duas cabeças que matámos, não é? Vamos dar as recompensas e vamos ver o que é que eles têm a nível de armas e tudo que temos para aqui, não é? Eu acho que eles têm aqui armas, a nível de armas bom. É isto que a gente tem que fazer. É para aqui. Olha, vamos aqui à do nosso amigo.
Welcome back.
Vamos falar com ele.
Show it here.
Temos aqui as recompensas.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that
Oh.
bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life. It's a shame it had to be like this.
Faixas amarelas
Desperate
também.
times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you. Don Shore is safe.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big...
Claro que não. Claro que não, mas conseguimos aqui coisas muito boas, não é? Acho eu. Vamos ver agora o que é que conseguimos. Bem, esta adaga eu não quero, esta aqui. Esta adaga... Há mais de fazer dela, não é? Aqui podemos melhorar. Há aqui coisas que podemos melhorar. Guarda isto. Guarda isto também. E já temos aqui umas coisinhas. Suas poções eliminam todos os acúmulos. Este acerto aplicou o veneno. Não sei.
Good.
Bem, primeiro vamos aqui, vamos vender. Ok. Aqui coisas já não, ainda não temos esse valor. Também aqui não temos assim nada de especial para reivindicar. Olha este aqui. Canaliza um feixe, corrói a alma. Sifão corrosivo. Cajado paralisante. Olha, parece-me bem. Parece-me bem, que eu gostei disto. Deixa eu só ver o que é que temos para aqui. Bem, mas ela começar a melhorar aqui as coisas, não é? Isto está para melhorar, não dá. Isto é 28. Isto não era mal pensado. %3 de dano sofrido por skins, mais 10% de dano sofrido por outras fontes. Temos que ir a um acampamento mais próximo daqui. Vamos a este acampamento mais próximo. E vamos ver o que é que podemos melhorar no acampamento, não é? Olha, temos aqui coisas que podemos criar. Aqui já fizemos. Encantamentos. Olha. Parece-me bem. Vamos melhorar isto.
The armored mask.
Vamos sair do acampamento.
Dream of steel and shard earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you. Blazing ire. It burns and burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her. A false sheep. Light drowning out the shadows lurking within. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know. Burrow for warmth, but the hawk circles outside the den. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it. Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the earth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen.
É tipo
Have
tópicos,
care.
não é?
Have care.
Ok, pronto.
Careful. There's nothing more dangerous out here than taking a moment to relax.
Silmes mitum. Silmes mitum.
Just like the good old days.
Boa. Bom poder. Gostei daquele poder. Gostei sim, senhora, desse poder. Voltando para trás. A gente volta para trás, vamos para aqui.
I've
Temos
always
aqui uma
hated
gravação.
spiders.
Temos aqui uma pedra, né? Boa, temos aqui.
Plots and whispers. We smell conflict. Here,
Outra vez. Fogo.
an ancient place. They come on foreign ships. The salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant branches unimpeded. A foundling deer see, but the ground stirs. New root, they bring banners. Arrows soar. The Claviger's blood. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct the tiger builds his den beside the line? Wait. We have forgotten something. We reach for it. A past. Theirs. It whispers in the eastern wild. We learn much. Sleep now.
Contra a memória, não é? Não há aqui outra coisa, eu quero encontrar a memória.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
Bora, pessoal. Ok. Eu já percebi. Meu grupo encontrou estas ruínas em um estado lastimável, embora os mecanismos dentro dela permaneçam em ordem. Se essa ordem for bloquear o caminho para Andra, por meio de uma combinação inteligente de reaproveitar o que foi deixado para trás e algumas adições nossas, conseguimos fazer com que este lugar voltasse a funcionar corretamente. O truque é simples. Agora que o trabalho duro foi feito, ative os geradores de essência com um forte solavanco e o caminho se abrirá. Se não puder manejar magia, não se preocupe, basta procurar lírios elétricos, pois suas sementes irrompem relâmpagos. Ah, ok. É para ativar o mecanismo. Então que a gente tem que ativar na mesma isto. Ah, isto bastava só fazer isto. Foi o que eu estava a fazer. Bastava só fazer aquilo. Desculpa, meu.
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. The ruins sleep in the field now. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? The trees speak through their roots. We are not alone.
Just like the Strangle Road. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret.
The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Vou apanhar estas plantas.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald State. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. Might have had something to do with that poor fellow who got strung up.
Ui.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So, Ludwig's somewhere out there doing who?
Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
Oh, one other. Did you hear about that expedition team that went... You don't say. Good on you, Envoy. I bet that It's frightful stuff. Can't imagine crawling through... The ground's been rumbling something fearsome over there, and those roots have been growing like mad. I hope it's not another strangleroot situation, I'm saying. Because those... Anyway, I hope you can lend him a hand. You're cleared to pass, envoy.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
An equal's death won't help matters.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwig, right?
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They'll have their work cut out for them here. About half the people who come to the Living Lands are fugitives or exiles from something.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the vricas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
Também não gosto de Ludwig.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana miss our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fjord Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Yeah.
Most fun things are.
They could stand around and have scholarly debate on souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fjord is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the Living Lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway, you won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
He's just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're going to need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this nimble. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Vamos aqui. Não, vamos. Mais outra vez sonho. É, ou não?
Would you be a dear and help with these formulas, please?
Looks like she could use our help. Let's give her right, one for you!
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Coming from your right.
Fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? To climb, of course.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
There's a godless artifact just out of reach, and I must have it. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the godless. But they were here in the living lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones, with spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures were embedded in the ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then. 30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right? Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp, now that I've... You must be fun at parties. There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skip. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, and once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley.
wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
Ok, pronto. Vou apanhar o vaso, né? Tá isso. Ó, aqui.
You take lead.
Nice job, everyone.
Estamos já com veneno, pá.
me catch my breath. Oh, no, you don't. I was just getting warmed up.
De vida.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
Já é para montarmos o equipamento aqui de certeza. Certeza que é para montarem aqui. Olha, não se esqueça de verificar o estoque das lojas. Lembre-se de desmontar as suas armas e armaduras menos utilizadas para garantir o aprimoramento das armas, ok? Eu sei.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a battle rock.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in solace, but you don't see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. The bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten, you need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that next time you start playing your flute at camp.
That is different. Bear's natural prey doesn't tend to play flutes.
They might show up to get you to stop.
I've had this flute for years, and I have yet to be killed by a bear.
On second thought, maybe that's what's keeping them away. As if people...
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
Vamos ouvir agora alguma coisa.
A godlike in Emerald's den. Well, maybe our luck's improving.
Right behind you.
lá para cima.
It. Aim where? That's one for us.
Mas para o próximo episódio, pessoal. Muito obrigado, deixem esse like, muito obrigado por terem estado desse lado. Mais uma vez um episódio espetacular da Avowed. Os episódios de certeza que vão melhorar de episódio para episódio, de exploração para exploração. Estamos noutra área, pessoal. E temos muita coisa para explorar agora nesta nova área, para além das histórias, etc. Obrigado por terem estado aí, divirtam-se, deixem esse like mais uma vez, que é muito importante, e até à próxima, pessoal. Muito obrigado e fui!